Okay, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Please hit that like button. You guys, I have just got to tell you this. I don't believe it's possible, but what they're saying, and this is being reported by Media Takeout, is that Diddy's lawyers plan not to call one single witness. That to me is crazy. I've never heard a case like that before. I mean, not one. At the very least, make Christina Quorum get her up there and testify. We want to hear from somebody. But let me tell you guys what they're saying now. This strategy seems very strange to me. I don't know if it's real or not, but this is what they're reporting. Diddy's legal team pulls bold move. No witnesses in the trial of the century. Come on now. Impossible. The trial of the century involving music mogul Sean Diddy Combs may be heading for an unexpected and very swift ending. They better call somebody, because I'm headed from California back out there on Monday. So I need to hear somebody on the witness stand from the defense. They better do something. Sources close to Diddy's legal team told Media Takeout that his attorneys are planning a bold courtroom maneuver. They won't call a single witness in his defense. That's right, zero testimony, no surprise character witnesses, no dramatic last-minute cross-examinations, just a clean, confident, "We rest your honor." I don't buy this, because with the stunt that they had with Kanye coming in, he wanted to get in the main courtroom, some say to kind of intimidate the Jane Doe that was on the witness stand during that week. I just don't believe that they're not going to call anybody. Also, because I read somewhere that they're supposed to have their witness list to the judge by this upcoming Sunday. So I don't know about this, but I'm just telling you guys what they're saying. And while this might sound like legal aside, to the untrained eye, insiders insist their strategy behind the silence. I can't see it, y'all. But I ain't an attorney either. Diddy's lawyers believe the prosecution has failed to prove a RICO case. One insider explained, so instead of dragging the trial out or opening Diddy up to unnecessary risk, how many more risks could he be opened up to? Hell, we know all of his life now. They'll let the prosecution finish and go straight into closing arguments. I don't know. Okay, they said, let's get into the breakdown. Let's hear, because this is not making sense to me. In criminal trials, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. Now, you guys, if you were watching yesterday, they're saying a lot of the CCs and news outlets and news analysts and everybody that was in the court, and those are the people that I rely on, and the tweets, they're saying that the burden of proof was pretty much met yesterday with some of the evidence and receipts that they provided. So I don't know. If they can't convince the jury beyond a reasonable doubt, then the defense doesn't technically have to say a word. That's not laziness, that's lawyering. If the prosecution's case is weak, but that would depend on from whose perspective you see it at. A flashy defense could backfire by adding confusion or drawing attention to Diddy's refusal to testify, which is almost always a no-go for high-profile defendants. I've also seen legal analysts and experts say that he doesn't need to testify, and he shouldn't unless his defense is really in trouble. And they're saying, here's why this move could work. To me, this sounds very, very risky. And with the kind of money Diddy's paying, I don't know if I would listen. It signals confidence. Jurors are people. And when the defense says, that's all you've got, and sits back, it can come across as a boss move. I don't care. This strategy is not making sense to me. The jury may assume Diddy's team sees no threat. It avoids Diddy on the stand circus. Let's be real. If Diddy took the stand, it would have been everywhere. That's true. But refusing to testify and making that less noticeable by calling no witnesses at all keeps the focus on the prosecution's shortcomings, not on Diddy's every word and facial twitch. I feel like the defense can still have witnesses in support of the Diddy side and just not have Diddy get on the stand. It speeds things up. With no defense witnesses to question, the trial moves straight to closing arguments. Less time means less damage from public speculation and fewer opportunities for anything to go off script. I mean, I don't see how much more further off of public speculation this can go. We damn near have seen everything about his bedroom practices, how he done, pop some women upside. We've seen a lot. So I'm just surprised that the defense does not want to have, like, I'm going to say character witnesses, but people in defense and support of Diddy. A counter view of him as a person. I mean, this is crazy. But make no mistakes, this is risky. That's what I'm saying. Don't be risking my life. If I'm facing 30 years in life in prison, don't be risky here. Do the traditional defense, and you know what I'm saying, or else, because if it doesn't work, Diddy's gonna be pissed. If the jury does believe the prosecution made a compelling case, the lack of a rebuttal could leave Diddy hanging with no safety net. Man, I believe this is fictitious. I don't believe this is true. I mean, and people maybe, if somebody said this from Diddy's camp, they may be just saying things to throw people off, because this doesn't make sense to me. Meanwhile, there's a darker theory making the rounds in the entertainment circles. Some believe Diddy took the case to trial with a trump card, literally. That's cute. Rumors are swirling that he's banking on a presidential pardon from Donald Trump should the verdict go sideways. Whether that's true or just fan fiction or political gossip blogs remains to be seen. But in this wild 2025 news cycle, never say never, and that's a fact. Now that is true. For now, all eyes are on the courtroom. Will this no defense secure Diddy's freedom? Or will it go down as one of the most miscalculated moves in modern celebrity legal history? Either way, grab your popcorn. The closing arguments are coming fast, and the verdict may be closer than we think. I'll be there next week. We'll see. This strategy is not making sense to me, but y'all jump in the comments and give me your thoughts, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.